AI is not here to replace your creativity or your voice. It's here to handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what you do best, and that is writing stories that matter. Marketing is simply how you ensure that your stories reach the readers who need them most, and with AI by your side, that process can feel lighter, faster, and more aligned with your creative flow. Welcome to the Fiction Writing Made Easy podcast. My name is Savannah Gilbo, and I'm here to help you write a story that works. I want to prove to you that writing a novel doesn't have to be overwhelming. So each week, I'll bring you a brand new episode with simple, actionable, and step-by-step strategies that you can implement in your writing right away. So whether you're brand new to writing or more of a seasoned author looking to improve your craft, this podcast is for you. So pick up a pen and let's get started. In today's episode, I'm sharing 5 ways writers can use AI to help with book marketing. And I wanted to tackle this topic because whether you're self-publishing or going the traditional route, marketing is the bridge between your book and its readers. And for most writers, marketing is the part that feels the most overwhelming. But here's the good news. You don't have to figure out marketing all on your own. AI can act as your personal marketing assistant, helping you tackle the tasks that drain your creative energy and steal your precious writing time. And no, you don't need to be tech savvy or spend hours learning complicated tools. With free platforms like ChatGPT or Claude AI, you can start getting help with your marketing today. Now, before we dive in, I want to let you know that I've put together a quick guide with 5 AI prompts you can use to help with your book marketing. The guide is totally free, and to grab that, you can go to savannahgilbo.com/AI-marketing. So one more time, that's savannahgilbo.com/AI-marketing. And we'll put the link to that in the show notes for easy access. But for now, let's dive into 5 beginner-friendly ways that AI can help you market your book and connect with readers. Number 1 is that AI can help you build out your author platform even if tech scares you. Now, you've probably heard it said before that your author website is the foundation of your marketing efforts. It's your home base. It's the one place on the internet that you completely control. When readers discover your work, they're probably going to Google you, and what they find matters. Your website isn't just there to act as a digital business card. It's a really important tool that can turn casual browsers into loyal readers. It's where people can learn about you, explore your books, and take action, whether that's signing up for your newsletter, buying one of your books, or following you on social media. But here's where most writers get hung up. Staring at a blank website page can feel really scary. What do you put on your homepage? How do you make your book stand out? And how do you create a site that looks professional without spending thousands of dollars or weeks of your life? Well, this is where AI comes in. AI can simplify the entire process of building your website by helping you create polished, engaging content for every key page. Whether it's your about page, a compelling book description for your books page, or a clear call to action for your newsletter sign-up, AI can take your ideas and turn them into professional copy in minutes. And don't worry, using AI doesn't require any coding skills or tech wizardry. Platforms like ChatGPT and Claude AI are as simple as typing into a chat box, making it easy for anyone to get started. So let's talk through some examples of what working with AI on your website could look like. First, you can ask AI to help you craft a headline and a tagline that will immediately capture your genre and style of writing. So for example, imagine a reader lands on your website and it says something like, "Escape into small-town mysteries with heart." Or maybe it says something like, "Epic fantasy adventures for readers who love strong heroines," or something like that. So it can help you craft those headlines and taglines that will capture readers who are perfect for you in your books. AI can also help you create descriptions for your books page. So you can provide AI with the genre of your book, the main character, the stakes, the conflict, things like that, and it can generate multiple book descriptions that hook readers in different ways. For example, you can ask for different variations, like maybe you want one that's a little more suspenseful, or maybe you want one that leans into the romantic relationship between your 2 characters, or one that feels a little more vibey and atmospheric, right? You can pretty much create any kind of variation you want, and then choose the one that works best for your situation. So AI can help you flesh out content for your books page. It can also help you write copy for your about page, which I know is one of the hardest pages for writers to create. So what you would need to do for this is share a few details about your background, why you write, what kind of books you write, what themes you explore. things like that. And then AI will help you turn your thoughts into a polished bio that feels both authentic and professional. So that's another way that AI can help. And then the last example I have is that AI can help you write a short, compelling pitch for why readers should join your email list. So for example, you could tell AI what you're working with, and it might come up with something that says, get exclusive sneak peeks, behind the scenes updates, and a free short story when you subscribe. Something like that, depending on what you're offering readers when they sign up for your email list. So again, the goal is to use your website as a powerful tool for connecting with readers, showcasing your work, and growing your audience, and AI can help you do all of those things. All right, so that is the first way AI can help you with your marketing. It can help you flesh out your website. The second way that AI can help you with your marketing is that it can help you write your welcome emails without having to start from scratch. So it's no secret that your email list is marketing gold. And I say that because the readers who are on your email list are people who have said, yes, I want to hear from you. Sign me up. But most writers freeze after that first thank you for subscribing email. Because again, this comes with so many questions, right? What comes next? What should I put in my second email? How do I keep the momentum going without sounding awkward or salesy? What do I even talk about, right? And I think it's a lot more stressful when we're talking about our welcome sequence, because your welcome sequence is that first impression that sets the tone for your entire relationship with your readers. If you nail it, you're going to have fans who can't wait to buy everything you write. But if you miss the mark, or even worse, if you send nothing, they're going to forget why they subscribed to your newsletter in the first place. So this is where AI can step in and save the day. Instead of staring at a blank screen, you can use AI to generate the entire structure as well as the ideas for your welcome sequence. So what do I mean by generating ideas for your welcome sequence? Well, think of things like personal stories about why you write, the inspiration for your latest book, behind the scenes peeks at your process, invitations to connect, and any other exciting announcements or pieces of information that you would want to share with your readers. Again, these are the elements that turn your casual subscribers into superfans that are going to want to gobble up all your future books. Readers want to get to know you beyond just that's the person that wrote this book, right? They want to get to know who you are. So as an example, you could tell AI something like, I write fantasy novels with strong female leads. My lead magnet is a free short story, and I email my list twice a month. Can you please help me create a 5 to 7 email welcome sequence that builds connection with my readers over time? And then from there, you'll get suggestions over what those 5 to 7 emails could look like. The AI might even ask you questions about specific types of content you'll want to include in each. For example, it's going to need information about why you write, what are your favorite books, where can people find your books, things like that. So it's going to spit out a framework for these 5 to 7 emails. You can even have it write the first draft of these 5 to 7 emails. And then all you have to do is add your personal stories, your voice, and your unique details, and you're off to the races. So it's like starting with a template, but one that is tailored for you and what you're trying to do. And the best part of all of this is it's going to help you deliver on the purpose of having a welcome sequence. Readers are going to feel genuinely connected to you from day one, and they're going to look forward to getting your emails instead of ignoring them because they forgot who you are. And then when your next book launches, they'll be the first ones in line to buy. So again, welcome sequence is really important, and AI can do a lot of the heavy lifting to help you get yours finished. All right, so that is the second way that AI can help you with your book marketing. It can help you write your emails without you having to start from scratch. The third way that AI can help you with your book marketing is it can help you brainstorm social media content that connects with your ideal reader. Now, we all know that social media can sometimes feel like shouting into the void, especially when you're sitting there thinking, what should I post today? And then when the ideas don't come, it's easy to either post very sporadically or just give up on social media entirely. But as I mentioned earlier, readers don't just want to buy your book. They want to buy your book and get to know you, the person behind the words. So they want to see the stories, the quirks, the behind-the-scene moments, and all the things that make your work really come alive. But the challenge for writers is coming up with fresh, engaging content in a way that just doesn't take all of our time and energy, right? Well, again, this is where AI can be a total game changer for you. In just one brainstorming session, AI can help you generate months of content ideas. Yes, months, that is not a mistake. We're talking 30, 50, even 100 ideas that you would never think of on your own. Things like character spotlights, behind-the-scenes glimpses, reader polls, writing tips, book aesthetics. The variety is truly endless. So here's how this might look. Let's say you spend an afternoon with AI, you ask it for content ideas based on your genre, your themes, your audience, your favorite books, things like that. It might suggest fun prompts for you, so things like what your main character's coffee order suggests about them, or engaging questions that you could ask your audience. So maybe a poll about who your favorite side character is, or who would your book boyfriend be, or things like that. So you can take the ideas that AI gives you and then batch create content when you're feeling inspired. So not something you have to do every day, just batch create it when you feel inspired, and then schedule it out so that your feed stays active without that sense of daily pressure. And the best part about this is you're not just posting for the sake of posting. You're creating content that's designed to connect with your ideal reader. And on the flip side of that, your readers get to stay engaged, your social media presence feels consistent, and you get to spend time doing what you do best, writing more books. All right, so that is the third way that AI can help you with your marketing. It can help you brainstorm social media content that connects with your ideal reader. Now, the fourth way AI can help you with your book marketing is it can help you write book descriptions that sell. So your book description or that back cover copy or the copy that you see on your Amazon page, things like that, that's going to be your ultimate sales tool. It's the bridge between a curious browser and a committed buyer. But if we're being honest, condensing 80,000 words into 150 to 200 words, that can be pretty hard to do, right? Most authors will either end up with a dry summary that reads like a Wikipedia page, or they'll give away way too many details without getting to the heart of what their story's really about, and neither approach is going to sell books. But this is where AI can come in and completely change the game. So instead of agonizing over every word, you can use AI to create multiple versions of your book description, each highlighting a different angle of your story. So imagine you have a version that's more character-driven, that dives into your protagonist's journey. You could have a high-stakes version that amps up the conflict and the tension and the stakes. You could have an atmospheric version that immerses readers in your world. Or you could even have a version that features comp titles in your genre that will position your book alongside fan favorites. And seeing your story like this from different perspectives and also being able to test out different versions of your book description can help you uncover the version that's going to make it absolutely irresistible to readers. So in this scenario, you would give AI the basics, your genre, your main character, the central conflict and the stakes, and that one unique element that makes your book stand out. You could ask it to create 3 to 5 or even more descriptions of your book. And then you could look at all of those descriptions and pull out the pieces from each that you love the most. So maybe you like the opening hook from version number 1, the way that it's positioned the stakes in version number 3, and the final line from version number 5. You can mix and match those elements until you've crafted the perfect description that feels like you and your book, and ideally will help you sell copies like crazy. So that is the fourth way that AI can help you with your marketing. It can help you write book descriptions that help you sell lots and lots of copies. Now, the fifth way that AI can help you with book marketing is it can help you draft podcast pitches that get you booked. Podcast guesting is one of the most powerful ways to get your book in front of new audiences. One really great interview can help you sell more books than months of social media posts. And the best part, you're connecting with an audience that's already engaged and ready to listen. But here's something I've noticed. Most writers have no idea how to pitch themselves in a way that actually gets a yes. And here's what we need to understand. Podcast hosts are inundated with pitches. They get dozens, sometimes hundreds of pitches every single week. Most of them are generic, boring, or completely off base for that particular show. So if your pitch doesn't stand out, it's going to get deleted faster than you can say unsubscribe. And that means that you're missing out on a chance to connect with hundreds or even thousands of potential readers. But this is where AI can come in and be your secret weapon. Instead of sending out cookie-cutter pitches, you can use AI to craft personalized, standout emails that make podcast hosts excited to have you on their show. AI can help you research podcasts, analyze the types of guests they feature, and even identify the topics that resonate most with their audience. It's kind of like having a PR assistant who knows exactly how to position you as the perfect guest. So if I were to use AI to help me pitch podcasts, I would do it like this. First, I would have AI help me identify podcasts that align with what kind of book I'm writing or the themes I'm talking about in my book. Then I would use AI to research recent episodes, and I'd want to understand the host's style and pinpoint what their audience loves. For example, if the host often interviews authors about their creative process, AI might suggest pitching a topic like, how writing my novel helped me overcome XYZ personal challenge or something like that. Then after that, once I found the podcast I want to pitch and I've researched the recent episodes, I would ask AI to help me draft a pitch that shows you've done your homework. So it can highlight your unique value, suggest talking points tailored to their audience, and make it really easy for the host to say, yes, we want to have you on the show. So again, you can let AI do the heavy lifting on all of this stuff. And the result for you is more podcast bookings, which means more visibility, more credibility, and more book sales. The best part about this strategy is that podcast interviews live forever online and continue to attract new readers long after they air. It's the kind of marketing that keeps working for you even when you're off writing your next book. So highly recommend this one. And again, that is the 5th way that AI can help you with your book marketing. It can help you draft podcast pitches that get you booked. All right, now let's quickly recap the 5 different ways that you can use AI to help you with your book marketing. Number 1, you can use AI to help you build out your author platform and flesh out all the copy on your website. Number 2, you can use AI to help you write your welcome emails without having to start from scratch. Number 3, you can use AI to brainstorm social media content that connects with your ideal reader. Number 4, you can use AI to help you craft book descriptions that sell and variations of those descriptions. And then finally, number 5, you can use AI to help you draft podcast pitches that get you booked. Now, remember that AI is not here to replace your creativity or your voice. It's here to handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what you do best, and that is writing stories that matter. Marketing is simply how you ensure that your stories reach the readers who need them most. And with AI by your side, that process can feel lighter, faster, and more aligned with your creative flow. So a challenge for you this week, pick one area where you're stuck. Maybe it's that author bio or that about page that you've been putting off. Maybe it's the welcome email sequence that you know you need to write. Or maybe it's finally pitching that podcast that you've been eyeing for the last year. Whatever it is, pick one area where you're stuck and let AI help you take that first step. To make it even easier for you, I've put together a quick guide of 5 different AI prompts that you can use to help you get started with everything we talked about today. So these are copy-paste, fill-in-the-blank AI prompts that you can use to write that welcome sequence, to flesh out your website, to pitch podcasts, to brainstorm social media, and to help you write book descriptions that will sell. So it's totally free, and to grab that, you can go to savannahgilbo.com/AI-marketing. So one more time, that's savannahgilbo.com/AI-marketing. We will also link to that in the show notes for easy access. All right, so that's it for this episode of the Fiction Writing Made Easy podcast. Head over to savannahgilbo.com/podcast for the complete show notes, including the resources I mentioned today, as well as bonus materials to help you implement what you've learned. And if you're ready to get more personalized guidance for your specific writing stage, whether you're just starting out, stuck somewhere in the middle of a draft, drowning in revisions, or getting ready to publish, take my free 30-second quiz at savannahgilbo.com/quiz. You'll get a customized podcast playlist that'll meet you right where you're at and help you get to your next big milestone. Last but not least, make sure to follow this podcast in your podcast player of choice, because I'll be back next week with another episode full of actionable tips, tools, and strategies to help you become a better writer. Until then, happy writing.